Do we think our squad is deep enough and strong enough? Because you know there's going to be injuries this season.
No. I don't think it's strong enough yet. We still need to bring
Key
in
additions
in midfield, because that's our weakest area right now.
Yes.
I would like another striker in, but the Arteta can get by with what he's got now. But you really want to, if you want to push for top 4, you need to add at least a couple of more strong signings, which he's looking at. You know,
how would you say we would line up for next season?
Great question.
4-3-3, 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
3 at the back, definitely, because I don't think he will trust.
I think if he has the options, he would like to play 4 at the back.
Depends how quickly the two boys settle in.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 3 at the back.
I think it'll probably start like that because there's...
I think, and then it'll go to 4 at the back.
Yeah, I think
2 centre backs.
Yeah.
Any players you'd like to particularly come in? Name one player you'd like to see, Jamal, come in
We'll
that
pick
we're linked
one
with?
each. We'll pick one each.
Hussam Aouar.
Aouar, why?
Because he is the one player that has all the abilities that we need, all the strengths.
Isn't he the guy who pulled Man City to bits?
Yeah. Have you seen that Dembele pass?
Yeah.
You know, that sort of level, like through ball that you've never seen.
Who would you compare him to?
Zidane. Young Zidane.
Wow.
Honestly, he's got that. You know, he's got the heritage.
Yes.
Plus, and he's got the skills.
France. Is he French?
He's French, yes.
Man, I'll tell you what, France have got
I spoke to
as per usual.
I spoke to an Algerian guy who did not like how I pronounced his name. And he goes, no, my friend. He's Hussam Aouar. I said, all right, okay. So, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
they're gonna be doing that. I can see them doing that on Sky Sports. You know, every time he gets the ball.
Yeah. He's a quality player. You know, passing strong, dribbling strong, holding the ball strong, and you know, and he's not gonna cost us arm and a leg.
Yeah,
but Leon are playing hardball though.
They're playing as he's a quality player.
Yeah,
they want money up front.
Yeah, they want.
It's only Arsenal who give away their crown jewels cheaply.
Well, according to your friend Fabrizio Romano, we offered 25 million plus Guendouzi, which was rejected immediately.
Of course.
That's Guendouzi, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with the 25 million. It was Guendouzi,
you know. So it's 25 million. So it's
throw in Lacazette.
They look in another French journalist was saying that they would accept between 50 to 60 million euros.
What?
So
bloody hell.
That's the asking price.
But that's Mustafi, Kolasinac, Lacazette, and Guendouzi plus 25 million.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
damn.
You know, he's a quality player that we need to.
He is.
You know,
I've only seen him the once in that Manchester City game, and he did look highly impressive.
And YouTube clips.
Yes.
This is what Lionel Messi, you know, thinks of the player. He's always calm on the ball, and he has excellent technical quality. So
it's about time we started getting these top draw players in. The person I would like to see come in is Odsonne Edouard from Celtic. Put him up front.
He's a beast, man.
Ship out Lacazette.
Yeah.
ASAP. If Tierney costs 25 million from Celtic, I think we can get him for similar fee.
Yeah.
You know, get that deal done. Young player. Beastly.
We need goals, man.
And we would have a fearsome front line if we had Aubameyang on the left, him down the middle, and Willian on the other side. My gosh, that is drama, and might I add, drama.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just quickly, either Aouar or Coutinho, because I feel that our creative side really needs improving. Because since Ozil, who actually featured in a behind closed door game yesterday, since he's not really going to feature most, I feel that we need someone. If Chelsea have their Pulisic, Man City have their De Bruyne, we need someone that's going to carry that threat.
Yeah, we have no creativity.
We have no creativity. So that's just me on that. Just swiftly moving on.
Yeah. And do you know who came up? That Brazilian, that West Ham boy?
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, they offered us...
no thanks.
They offered him
Felipe
5
Anderson.
million. Felipe Anderson, yeah.
No thanks.
And, you know...
Who offered us?
I know.
West Ham.
For who? They offered us to. They offered to
yeah.
pay us to take him.
They want us to pay 5 million loan fee to take him.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're
If he's
in
not
debt.
good enough for West Ham, what's he coming to Arsenal for?
Oh, no.
Well, you know, he's not a bad player.
No.
He's not a bad
We
player.
can do better.
Not based on last season.
We can
No.
do better.
Yeah, we can, but
Yeah. Moving on.
yeah.
Your man, Jamal.
Oh,
Let's hear it. Mr.
Mr.
Stanley
Man.
Victor
Man.
Collymore.
well.
What is it that he said that upset
First of all, let's just say that we're all big fans of
you?
Stan.
Yeah, I love Stan Collymore. I think he's
Like when he's
straight to the point.
yeah. So he wrote this
Don't
article
always
after.
agree with him, but I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
you know, he wrote this article after the Charity Shield, which was very interesting. To actually sum up the article,
Yes.
he was basically saying Arsenal are not Barca 2011 and won't win the title next season, which is quite weird because
I don't remember any Arsenal
no
fans
Arsenal
saying
fan. Yeah.
that we will.
Well, he had an argument with a couple of people on Twitter,
Yeah.
and from that, he wrote this article, which he basically said this idea peddled on social media by some of their supporters, meaning Arsenal, that we are now looking at a title challenging team.
What, based on an argument with
Based-
two people on... He's written a whole article based on speaking to two
Shout
fans.
out to Shaka Laka Saka and Magnificent Mikel.
Those are the two that he had the argument with.
Yeah. And, you know, no one is making the argument that we're going to win the title, are we?
Out of all the millions, hundreds of millions of Arsenal fans there are on this planet, Stan Collymmore's written an article based on
To dig out
a
two
discussion
people.
with two
Yeah.
people.
So he said, but having watched English football for more than 40 years, I can tell both these guys that the Shield is a warm, cuddly curtain raiser and nothing more. This is, do you know how many Charity Shield Stan won? Any guesses?
I'd hazard a
point?
guess at 0,
Nothing?
but that doesn't
Absolutely.
mean anything anyway.
0. Yeah. He hasn't won a single...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean anything.
I know, but it's, you know, it's a warm, cuddly curtain raiser, right? So, yeah, and he ridiculed Arteta when he apologized for it, but he said that we are crazy to hire
Mikel
a
Arteta.
coach that has no experience.
Well,
But has he come out? Sorry to cut you, but has he come out with the same statement?
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to Frank Lampard,
No.
because Chelsea have spent a hell of a lot more money than us. People are putting Chelsea in the bracket that they're going to be challenging for the title. So, has he come out and said anything about that?
No.
Because there's no reason that Chelsea should be challenging. Liverpool finished so far ahead of everybody else. Why is there any given right that Chelsea are going to be challenging?
Yeah. Yeah. So that was, you know, I just found the article weird, you know. And,
everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
And let's
I think everybody likes to have a they like to kick Arsenal up for
Yeah,
the smallest of things. The two fans have said something and Stan's writing a whole article on it.
Yeah,
I'm sure Chelsea fans are out there shouting about how they're going to win the title. Why is he not coming out with anything to say to them?
yeah. So he said all they have done is win 7 matches to lift the FA Cup and the Community Shield. Only, yep. And that's a long way from having what it takes to win 15 to 38 game trophies.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
You
but
know, it's just a win.
yeah, but at the end of the day, when you look at Arteta, he's won 2 pieces of silver within 8 months.
Yeah.
More than Pochettino's done, and Brendan Rodgers. So, and these are the managers that they put on a pedestal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So, you know, you could just say, look, we'll have to judge you over a course of a season and see what you do, where you are in 2 seasons' time.
Yeah.
But well done to you so far, because you've taken on a job that not many people wanted because of the situation and the position the club was in. That's what he should really be saying. But let's not get, you know, Arsenal fans, don't get carried away. It's still a work in progress.
Yes,
that's what he should have said.
Yeah.
We know where we are.
We
Arsenal
know
fans
where we are. Come on.
Ain't nobody really talking about we're going to be challenging
Really?
Liverpool and Manchester City. Ain't no Arsenal fan talking like that.
Yeah.
Please.
And when Pep Guardiola came, he said this about him. He's absolutely deluded if he thinks he's going to turn up and outplay everybody in the Premier League.
Who said that?
Stan. And then what did Pep go out
and
do?
he outplayed everybody in the Premier League.
So maybe it's a good omen that Stan is
Thanks,
slagging
Stan.
us
Exactly,
off.
right us off, Stan.
Yeah, go on, Stan. Keep
Cheers,
slagging
Stan.
us off.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stanley.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving swiftly on. Pre-Fulham predictions.
Pre-Fulham predictions. Who wants to go first? Want me to?
Go
Go
on,
on.
please.
Okay, for me, I don't see a high-scoring game. It's a London derby, first and foremost, so let's get that in.
Yeah.
Newly promoted sides always start off strong. Beginning of the season, we've known that over the Premiership years. It's an away game. We've turned the corner on away games slightly, but we need to improve on them. I don't see, like I said, I don't see a high-scoring game for this one. My prediction, it's going to be 2-1 to Arsenal. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. I think it's going to be a tight game. Fulham are going to obviously want to prove that they can compete in this league.
Hang with the big boys.
Yep. So I'm expecting a 2-1, maybe a 3-1, but more likely a 2-1.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's, it's like it'll be a tough game. They'll be up for it. London derby.
Let's get that in.
But we just need to just watch out for Mitrovic, and and we should be okay. I think 2-1, 3-1.
Yeah, if we could keep a clean sheet, it would be fantastic.
It'd
But
be,
I think
It's usually
an away
a
game.
high-scoring game
Teething-
in this kind of
teething
It's usually a
problems.
It's an away game.
Yeah.
Let's get that in.
Yeah.
And we haven't done that great away.
Yeah.
Under the 3 managers that we've had last season.
So I'm looking at they've signed Lamina from Southampton, Harrison Reed and Anthony Knockout, which is, it's good signings for them.
yeah.
So they're looking to prove themselves again, and I think looking at 3 points there.
Hopefully, get off to the start of the season with a bang.
Yeah.
We need it before we meet Liverpool.
Yes.
So we need to win the first 2 games.
Yeah.
So moving on, the strengths and weaknesses of the other top 8 teams. All right, so we finished 8th, and then we'll work our way
Let's
up.
have a look at who finished above us.
So Wolves finished 7th.
Yep.
Then you had our neighbours, noisy neighbours, who finished 6th. Then we had Leicester, who finished 5th. Then we had Chelsea, 4th. Man United, surprisingly, 3rd. And then Man City and the champions, Liverpool. So Wolves, can they do it again? Can they repeat or go better? Do you think?
I don't think so. I think last season was a pretty poor season for the top teams.
Very inconsistent.
Very, yep.
Very
They haven't
inconsistent.
invested well.
Yeah.
They've only brought in one 18-year-old striker so far
Thus far.
for a club record fee, apparently.
For 40 million.
Fabio Silva.
Yes, the kid from Porto, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's hard. They are comparing to Cristiano, a young Cristiano, which is that's
We will
pretty.
Mhm.
A
will
lot
see.
of players been compared to him before, yeah.
They've still got players who might leave, like Traore, who would be a
Oh,
massive
yeah.
loss if he
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. I think it's.
Jimenez, if he goes.
Yeah.
I
Those would
put
be big losses.
as key men. I put Traore, Jota, and Jimenez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And haven't they
Um,
just lost their... Who's didn't they
Right
just
back,
lose someone
right
who
back.
just went to Spurs?
Yeah.
Was it him?
Oh, what was his name?
Um,
The Arsenal fan.
Yeah, him.
Yes.
Who did
Who
the
had to
video.
delete his Twitter
Doherty.
account.
Matt
Doherty.
Doherty. Yep.
Yeah, so they've lost him as well.
Yep.
So I think if they fail to strengthen in the summer and they lose their key possessions or their
Yeah.
prized players, then they'll be in for a tough
I
season.
I
Yeah,
was saying that I would wonder how their squad will fare during the course of the season. Can they do it again?
And they're quite a predictable team. The way they
Yeah.
are is pretty predictable.
Yeah.
Very, very. Yeah.
And if they lose Jimenez scored 17 out of Wolves' 52 goals last season.
Yeah.
So if they lose him, that's a lot of goals
Yeah.
they're going to lose. And that means you're going to have to replace him, which is money.
Yeah.
And like we
Yeah.
were talking about Aubameyang, these players are not going to be sold for their value. And then buying somebody
Mm-hmm.
is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to bet him in.
And Diego Jota, he's a top draw player. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noted him down as one of the key men.
So I think Wolves are somebody we can leapfrog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Who was
100%.
above them?
So who was above them was our noisy neighbours.
Oh, Spurs.
We wanna
Spurs,
go
yep,
Wembley. Yeah. They had an up and down season for me.
Yeah.
Their form was poor for me. I really thought they was gonna, really push on
Yes.
from the Champions League final. I thought they were gonna really push on, and then Mourinho took over,
Yeah.
and I thought, all right, he's gonna really make them a solid unit.
Yeah.
It still remains to be seen, but I just don't think they're gonna do anything. Personally,
No, not with
Yeah, it seemed like an
Not with-
unbalanced team.
yeah, there's something not right with
No.
Spurs.
They've
Not
got
with
they've got Pierre Højbjerg.
They got
Yeah.
Højbjerg and Hart.
And Joe Hart.
Joe Hart had dropped a clanger yesterday, I heard.
That was the best.
That's no surprise,
that
is
was
it?
the best thing that I saw this morning.
Joe,
No surprise.
Yeah, that was a fantastic thing that I saw
Joe
this morning.
Hopeless Hart
Yeah.
Would
and Matt Doherty. That's all they've brought in so far. And I've got to say, Højbjerg did well at Southampton. They've got a nice little pipeline from Southampton. to Spurs.
Southampton. Oh my goodness.
Best headline this morning. Joe Hart blunders sees Tottenham suffer shock 2-1 defeat to Championship side Watford in final pre-season
Nah, it
clash.
doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
But it's great to see in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
He's
it's
just
great to
warming
see.
his
Oh, yeah,
hands
it's
up. That's
fantastic.
all.
Fantastic, fantastic headline. More of that, please.
I noted down the key men, which is Son, Harry Kane. I'm still waiting for this Stephen Birdwin to really take off.
Yeah, 25 million from PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah, that's not
He
looking
hasn't-
too great. Serge Aurier is
Oh,
agent
goodness.
Aurier. Serge Aurier, the Arsenal fan, has done his job well. He's gone there and played poorly.
So we've got two Arsenal fans.
3, including Harry
Harry
Kane.
Kane, 3 Arsenal boys.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay. agents.
And one last
job.
point.
Sleeper agents.
One last point. Everybody's making a lot about how bad our defense is. Do you know how many goals Tottenham conceded?
Shipped in.
Yeah, 47,
And what was ours?
48.
Wow.
So
So they were just marginally
tight
better than us.
Mourinho.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've just said that I don't think they'll make the top 4.
You think we can leapfrog them?
I feel
Yeah.
so. I feel so. We have plenty of opportunities to
Yes,
leapfrog them.
We should have leapfrogged them last
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think we can. I think if we get it right defensively, I think we can.
Absolutely.
So-
who was
So,
above them?
so moving on was Leicester City.
Leicester. Oh my God! How
Ooh,
did they
Leicester.
miss out on top 4? Oh my God!
Is there any song for Wills coming off?
No, there's no more songs, Lee.
I'm not going to start singing. I'm just saying.
I thought you wanted to sing again.
No, no.
really-
when
you're
the
feeling very-
wheels
You're very,
come
very
falling
songful.
off.
Very songful.
Oh, when the wheels come falling off, I wanna be
No, I've
in
stopped.
that number. When Tottenham wheels come falling off.
I don't think that one's going to pick up, Jamal.
Yeah, no. I was, with Leicester, they were flying at the beginning,
Yes.
start of the season, and then the wheels just came off.
Yeah.
They were even threatening first place,
Yeah.
threatening second place, sitting tight in third. Then they just declined.
Typical
And they've
Rodgers
sold
team.
their left back.
Typical Rodgers team.
Chilwell.
They start fantastic. All guns blazing, and then towards
Pardon
the end
the
of the
pun.
season, the wheels just come off.
The best player they have and who I would love to see is Wilfred Ndidi
Yeah.
At Arsenal
at Arsenal, yeah.
over
I
Partey.
love Tielemans.
Not over Partey, but if Partey became, a difficult player, and who was the other one we were linked with?
Tielemans.
Yeah, Tielemans.
Tielemans is a quality player.
They're,
You were looking at him, but they paid the money.
he's a good player.
Recognize that story?
Yeah. It's just
Familiar? Sounds familiar?
classic Gazides.
They're counter-attacking team, Leicester.
Yeah.
Do the basics well for
Yes.
Excellent scouts. They have great scouts.
me.
Very quick.
Yeah.
I feel, and Statsman,
Yeah.
they've qualified for Europe, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So they had no European football last season.
Mm-hmm.
Is their squad big enough
No, that's what's
No.
down here in the data that I've got. They've got a
Yeah.
paper-thin squad.
to deal with European football
And-
and all the domestic
Yeah.
competitions?
Yeah.
Apparently, they're starting the season with just 2 fully fit centre-backs. Soyuncu and Benkovic.
Yeah.
Everybody else is injured.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is going to be a season for injuries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
And
your
it's-
squad needs to
they're
be
reliant,
big.
and they're relying on Vardy to have an amazing season again. He's how old is he? He's
33.
He's 33. He's not going to do it every year.
Yeah, the
So
bin,
they
the
need
bin man
to,
is
yeah.
still going.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still,
And well done to him
collecting
for
those
that.
bags.
James Maddison.
I've noted him down as a key man,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a key
one
man.
of the key men.
Yeah.
But he fell away.
He fell away towards the end of that, especially in
You
those
didn't
big
really
games.
hear of him, did you?
Yeah,
And you didn't really
I
see him. He was smashing it.
Yeah, I saw him against
Early
Man
doors.
United, in the key game, and he was poor.
Is he? Can we leapfrog them?
I feel so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can move up to
We
where
can
are we?
move-
We move up from 8th to 7th, 6th. We'll be 5th, 4th, 5th. We can move up to 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're key men, just quickly. Tielemans, I've put there. I know indeed he's there, but I've put Vardy and Madison and Tielemans.
Pereira, I really love. He's an excellent right back.
Yes.
That's a player.
Yeah.
that If
Pereira's-
you can get that,
But then over Ainsley, I don't know.
yeah,
He does the basics well
yeah.
in that team.
Who was above Leicester then?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
So
Ooh, Chelsea.
So with Chelsea, they had a mediocre season. They looked like they were going to be chasing with that pack,
Yeah.
on the coattails of Leicester, and they had a run where they'd put 3 wins together, then come up with this defeat out of nowhere and this draw, and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
So with them, they had a mediocre performance, and then they, it was so mediocre they allowed Man United to leapfrog them.
Yeah, that was quite surprising.
And that was surprising because on paper, I believe Chelsea are better than Man United.
100%.
But the table doesn't lie.
Yeah.
I expect them to do a lot
better
this season.
Yeah.
200 million.
Oh my
Yeah.
Frank Lampard's got no excuse.
Yeah.
They've just tied
Yeah.
a big anchor around his neck.
Yeah, you must deliver.
Yeah.
Deliver or your
And
head.
if Frank Lampard doesn't do what he's doing, I want to see the knives out the same way they're going to be out for Arteta.
Yeah.
Frank Lampard can't get any free rides because his uncle's sorting him out. Uncle Harry sorting him out as always.
Yeah.
So they've spent close to 200 million.
I think it's more, isn't it?
Well, over 200 million. They've spent a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Some of the journalists are talking about Chelsea as their title contenders. I wouldn't quite go so far. And I think Chelsea will finish in the top 4. I think they'll move up a stage. But it's about getting all those players to play and gel.
Yeah.
Pat Nevin, Chelsea legend, was
Chelsea
on
legend.
5 Live screaming his head off, hailing this team as Chelsea aren't just buying a team, they are building a dynasty. That was his words.
Yeah,
It's the hype machine
Dynasty.
again. I remember, you know what this
Bloody
this is what it
machine.
reminds me of? This reminds me of Tottenham 2013. Remember when the Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
No, but these players
These players are better, yes.
are
But
better.
but let's just none of these players have Premier League experience. I think the hype, it's
A lot of pressure is going to be
a lot of
placed on
pressure.
them.
This young guy Havertz, which I absolutely love, quality player, but
Add to that Pulisic. They've got a hell of a team.
That price tag on your head,
But that doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
Frank Lampard's going to have his work cut out to make them perform.
Well, what I've said is that they could be gate crashers.
Yes, they will be. They're
top,
strong.
in the top 2.
Minimum, I think minimum you expect from them, it's top 4 minimum.
I was saying, but
But
should
they've
have.
got Kepa in goal still.
They got Kepa and
But this is what I was going to say.
they've got the ex-Man City keeper.
I was going to say they could be gate crashers.
Yeah.
But what I did say, and what I was going to mention, is that I question their defence.
Yeah.
Because they
100%.
didn't bolster
Yes,
that department.
they got
Thiago Silva and
yeah.
Chilwell, I'm sorry, that's not bolstering
No,
your frailties.
Chilwell is a great attacking left back. He's not.
I'm
not sure about his defensive side.
I got a
honestly.
question because their defence is all over the
Yeah.
shop, to be quite honest. And Thiago Silva, nah, not for me.
They still got Zuma and who's the other one?
Rudiger,
Christensen, is it?
Rudiger, whatever his name is.
Rudiger.
Rudiger.
Yep.
Antonio Rudiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah.
we say Chelsea are going to move up.
yeah.
Okay, so who was above there? Man United.
Man United
Man United,
snuck into
Man
third
United.
place.
Manchester United.
The
Boy,
Red Devils.
Yeah.
their midfield is going to be used and abused.
Yep.
Because they have got nobody shielding that defence. Who's their holding midfield? Who's their protection?
It's supposed to be Matic is the closest one, but they're not going to play
Well,
him.
that's slow coach.
Yeah.
I
They're
could
not going
run
to play
past
him
him.
because
No,
they'll play
even fans-
Pogba and this new boy.
Yeah, even fans are saying we need a replacement for Matic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Midfield attacking wise is improved, but they're going to have the same issues that we had, where you've got nobody who is world class at stopping the opposition,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and teams are going to abuse that United team. Especially
Yeah.
they're going to be on their centre backs
Yeah,
all the time.
and they have a problem in their keeper. His form just
David De Gea.
Oh,
David De Gea, you know.
I forgot about that.
from world class to, what's wrong with you?
Flapiansky.
Yeah.
Long may it continue.
He's approaching the Almunia level right now, so that's not good.
Yeah, that's
No. Almunia was dire.
You know what?
He's
You'll be
not.
surprised.
I'd
There
say
are a lot of Man United fans I
Flapiansky.
speak to who want, Henderson in.
No.
what happened
De
to De
Gea
Gea.
is
De
not.
Gea, this is, you know what? This is what happens when you miss your window
Boat.
of opportunity
Yeah.
to move. He should have taken, when that chance was there to go back to Spain,
Yeah.
he should have taken it.
Well, everything was done, and there was a fax problem.
A fax problem. This is the fucking 1990s.
Fax me, yeah?
What happened to
Yeah.
email?
Fax
Yeah.
me.
Of all the money that's
That
in
was
football, you're still dealing with fax machines.
Yeah, people are still faxing.
What, they've not heard of scanning? Scanning and emailing.
No.
And then they print it off when it gets to the other end. What kind
Yeah.
of nonsense is this?
Yeah.
Oh, we've run out of paper in the fax machine. Sorry, your contract couldn't go through.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Let's moving on from Man United and their issues.
Could I just touch on United quickly? I was saying that they still need a striker that can
Yeah.
score 25 to 30 goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are a good team. They're a decent team, but I have question marks of the manager.
100%.
Oh, yes.
Can Ollie
Molde FC coach.
take this team to where
No.
fans
Before you finish that.
of
no.
the club want to go?
I think-
I say no.
I think they have a lot of quality.
They
right?
need
They've got a
Pochettino.
lot of quality, but can you bring that together
I
into
don't
a
think Ole-
cohesive unit?
I think Ollie
That's,
comes up short.
They need
Yeah,
Pochettino.
yeah. Like in the,
But
like
the
in
longer they
those,
stay with Ollie, the better.
in those big matches. Fantastic. Yeah, that would be
Great news.
Key man,
that'd be
Stay
great
there.
news,
key
yeah.
men, Bruno Fernandes.
We love you, Ollie.
I would say
Bruno Fernandes, Pogba,
Pogba.
Van
I
der
put
Beek.
that.
Van der Beek.
I haven't seen him yet, so I
Van
can't.
der Beek. Everybody's hailing him as the next Ramsey.
Yeah, so I
We
can't.
will see, Man United's a big club with big expectations.
Yeah.
And they're going to give you time, but you need to show them something. The same way Pepe came and fans were on his case because he wasn't showing us anything until
Yeah.
the latter end of the season. It's going to be the
Yeah.
same with United. You're not coming here to, be ready in the season. You need to be starting to do something in 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's it's going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So will Man United finish in the top? Will they drop or go up?
I think they'll be in the top four.
Okay. So
That's my personal opinion.
I think Man United Arsenal will be a straight shootout.
So who do you think then? That moves us nicely onto the next bit.
Yeah.
Who are the top four? Who would be the top four?
Your
top four.
My top four is Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Manchester United.
In that order.
In that order.
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
I think Man City.
Yeah. So just write that down.
I think Man
we'll come
City
back to that.
have lost their fear factor. I think
And they haven't even done any business.
Man City.
really.
they've lost their fear factor.
They've got
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Remember, David Silva's gone, but I'm just saying
yeah.
teams don't really fear them like they
No,
used to.
No.
And for you to lose 9 games,
But
that's
wasn't that down to injuries as well?
could be.
Yeah, they had injury. Yeah.
Had key injuries.
Laporte
Liverpool
should
were
be fit.
lucky not to
Um,
get any injuries.
So they signed Ake for 40 million.
Yeah, and Torres.
And Ferran
Yeah,
Torres,
Ferran
who's
Torres.
really quality. I've seen this guy for Spain, and he looks like
Okay, but yeah, that's
great
we
left
will
yeah,
come back to this at the end of the season.
He
Jamal,
looks good, but he's no Sane.
your top four.
My top 4, I would say, Man City,
Champions.
yes.
Okay.
Liverpool second,
Yes.
Chelsea third,
Yes.
Arsenal fourth.
Okay. I would say could be. Well, for me,
and you know how solid my prediction has been.
Yeah, you are the soothsayer.
Start believing.
Yeah. For me,
you believe in God.
Yeah.
Believe in Arsenal.
I think injuries, and I've said it already many times, I think injuries are going to be key to a lot of teams this season, especially with the short break, the condensed season, plus the FA Cup, plus the Community Shield, plus the European competitions. Injuries are going to hit everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever manages their squad and their injuries is going to do well.
And Arteta has shown that he can squeeze maximum out of nothing.
So I think Liverpool won the championship last year. They were fantastic, don't get me wrong, but Manchester City fell off and fell away because of the injury crisis they had in key positions.
Yeah.
If Liverpool can, if Liverpool get similar sort of injuries, it will affect them. So I am going for Man City being champions because Pep's not going to have it. Pep's not having that margin again.
Yeah.
And Liverpool are now the hunted. They were the hunter. They were the hunter for 30 years. They were trying to hunt teams down. They were, they wanted to win the title. Now they've won it. They're going to be the team to beat. Yeah. They're going to be the scalp that everybody wants.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to play a part as well. So for me, City will finish top, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, and Arsenal fourth for me. I think Arsenal will finish fourth. I think we should have done a lot better in the last 2 seasons, but we've tailed off shockingly when we should have been pushing on.
Yeah.
And I think Arteta's not going to have that.
I want to see those headlines again. Top 4 trophy. They will come back just for Arsenal.
Yes, absolutely.
So before we go into our season's expectations and what would count as a good season for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly say who we believe will go down, will get relegated. Shall I start again?
Yeah, you go firstly. Yeah.
Villa is in the hat.
Yes.
Newly promoted Fulham.
Yes.
I don't see them. I would put... It's a toss-up between Southampton and West Brom for me. I think Leeds, their style of play, will see them just make it.
Yeah.
But those, I'd say, Villa, Fulham, West Brom.
Good shout out. I think Newcastle are vulnerable.
They're vulnerable.
Getting spanked by Middlesbrough pre-season 5-1, which is weird.
These are pre-season though,
Yeah, but
they've had issues for a while.
Yeah, Steve Bruce is the manager. Not quite sure how they stayed up. So I think Villa, Newcastle, and I would say you said who do you say? Southampton,
Fulham.
The Fulham. Yeah,
Newly promoted Fulham.
That is a good shot. I think I would go with those 3, but I don't think Southampton again. They got a good coach, right? They got a good coach who can motivate his players. So I don't think. I think they will stay up again.
Yeah.
So I think Fulham, Newcastle, and
Villa.
West Ham are looking vulnerable now. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You could throw all of these clubs in there.
Yeah. It was just toss up between 6-7 teams.
Yeah.
For me, I would throw Villa. I think Villa's unanimous across the board. West Ham, I watched the West Ham game last year, I think, against Man United.
Yeah.
It was the most dire game of football I've seen. They were poor.
Extremely poor team.
It's like why they took David Moyes on is beyond me.
Yeah.
Go for somebody new and fresh ideas. David Moyes is done. You keep these managers are on this managerial roundabout. He's coming back when their time is over.
Just called off gardening duty.
Go down to the Championship, find a young manager who's doing something.
Yeah.
And then bring him in with some new fresh ideas.
Eddie Howe.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'll throw West Ham. If they stick with David Moyes, I'm going to throw West Ham in there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good shout.
And
Brilliant shout.
I'm going to go for. Who's the manager at Fulham? Scott Parker.
Scott Parker, yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's kid.
Yeah, I'm going to throw Fulham in there. I think Fulham are unanimous across the board as well. I think it's a big ask to step up from the Premiership, from the Championship as a rookie manager.
Yeah.
You haven't got money to spend, so yeah, that's my three: Villa, West Ham, Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So going back to the season's expectations from an Arsenal perspective.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go for
What
it.
would class as a good season for Arsenal from my point of view? Top 4 finish, definitely, because we're still in transition. Either the Europa League, if we could win that would be nice, or win the FA Cup again for the 15th time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for me, that would go down well. It would be a progressive step
Yeah.
into where we want to go, personally.
Yes.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think I wouldn't be too disappointed if we finish top 6, as long as you see the progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But we need to do. We need to get into. We need to win the Europa League. You know, because
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could do that.
There's 2
It's not easy.
competitions. Yeah, there's 2 competitions that we don't do well. It's the Carling Cup and a Europa League, which is weird.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I agree. I think I'd be happy with a top 6 finish.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a top 4 finish. Obviously, we can review it once the window's closed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we know exactly who our squad is.
Yeah.
But at this moment in time, I'd say top 6, top 4. I'd be very happy with.
Top 4 would be magnificent.
Yes. I think based on who's ahead of us, the top 3 I think will be Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah.
So there's a space up for grabs. I don't see why we can't get that.
And if you win the Europa League, you're in the Champions League.
Exactly.
Yeah, so there's 2
2 paths.
pathways, yeah.
And a Europa League trophy would be fantastic.
Yeah, win that
I think that'd
trophy.
be great.
And, you know.
I just think if we can get a piece of silverware just to carry on, you know, the progression to, you know, just get a piece of silverware, just like we done with the FA Cup, and not just rest on, if we've won the FA Cup, that's it. And then what have you won? No, we're just in our own lane in this transitional period.
Yeah, much like what Liverpool were when the Fenway Group took over. You know, Liverpool, their first trophy was the Carling Cup.
Yeah.
When they beat Cardiff in 2012. You know, so it was even though back then we didn't know it, it was
Kenny
the
Dalglish.
start of they sacked Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah.
It was the start of a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they went to the Europa League final
So what you're saying
and they
is
lost.
Dalglish was Wenger, Rodgers
No, I'm
was
not
Emery.
I'm not making any comparisons like that. I'm just saying.
Klopp is
you know,
Arteta.
there is a process that we need to go through.
Yeah.
He won his first trophy, which cemented his ideas into the players. Win another trophy, move up the table, cement it even more, get better players in.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the process starts
Winning
moving and it
mentality.
becomes...
Clear out the rubbish.
Yeah, and the momentum starts gathering. Like with Liverpool, you knew Liverpool were coming.
Yeah.
You know, like we knew Chelsea were coming way back when.
Yeah.
Remember,
You could see there was, this Chelsea team is... there's
just
something
need
about
something,
them.
need something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so with the team, what do you think we need? Not to go back on over old ground, but you'd say if we can get a Partey and an attacking midfielder.
Partey, we haven't spoke much about Partey.
There's not much to really talk about, is there? You know, he hasn't come.
Yeah.
There's a lot of umming and ahhing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not much. We know what he brings if he comes.
Yeah.
But I think it's looking, until we can shift players,
Yeah.
it's looking very unlikely.
Yeah.
Who was the other player that we were linked with as an alternative to Partey?
Diawara. I
Yeah,
think it was.
Diawara.
Yeah, from Napoli.
I don't know
he's-
too much about him.
Not many people do. He's of similar player, but he's more. From what I've read, he's better on the ball.
Mm.
He's creative as well. He's a bit like Ndidi,
Yes.
so he could be a good alternative.
Yeah, I think when the window closes, October 6th.
The 6th, yeah.
October the 6th is my
Yeah.
birthday, so I should remember that.
Yep.
So there's still a long way to go in terms of working
100%.
out where teams are going to finish.
Yeah.
Do you believe we will get another player in?
Absolutely.
We have to.
Absolutely.
We have to, because if you want to break into that top 4, you have to match the spend. You have to strengthen your team, because there's holes in the team.
And like we found out, if you stand still, you're
Yeah.
actually going backwards.
Yeah.
Which what happened to us.
And it's
We
gonna be
thought,
more
Wenger never
expensive to-
strengthened. We just kept standing
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
and we were just going backwards because teams were just leapfrogging us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to. I've got no doubt we're going to spend and buy
One
a
more?
decent. I think we'll get 2 players. I think we'll get 2 more players: a creative player and a central midfielder.
Yeah. I think that
Who they will be, we will tell.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. And if Lacazette is sold, it could be another striker.
Yeah.
So
The Brazil. Yeah.
the Brazilians that have played for Arsenal, and we've had many.
Yep.
So we're going back in time.
We're going to step back a while
Yeah.
because we now have this new Brazilian contingent at the club.
Yes.
We're going
Yeah.
to talk about who our individual worst and best Brazilians at Arsenal have been for us.
Okay, so let's go with the worst.
Yes.
So, you evoked memory
Mm-hmm.
because I had forgotten about this. Heaven knows why I forgot about this player, because he was so dud. He came in as a youngster with full of promise.
Absolutely.
We got fooled when he scored
A screamer.
a screamer.
Yeah.
And then he just became, oh my goodness, we got the wrong
Mm.
namesake.
I think I have a good idea who you're talking about.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about, drum roll please, Denilson.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
Denil who?
Yeah.
Yes, Denilson. Shocking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awful.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Full of promise. And
Worse
it was
than
Wenger.
Andre Santos? Worse than
Santos?
Santos for you? Because, boy, Santos was another one who came, but
Yeah.
Man, I'm throwing Baptista in there as well.
I'll
Yeah,
throw,
the
I
beast.
think Baptista.
What, did he
I'll
go back
throw,
too
I'll
soon?
throw. I'll throw. I'll throw one more player. What was it? Wellington Silva.
Yeah, but he didn't play.
He
He,
didn't,
it
but-
was like
Yeah.
Wenger just said, look into my eyes to the Arsenal fans.
And
that's
just load
got
them
to be the
He's
strangest
coming, he's
Brazilian
coming.
name.
Yeah.
Who calls their son Wellington as a first name? It's up there with.
Don't worry,
I
he's
found.
coming.
You know what Stan Collymore.
Yeah.
Not Stan. You know what Stan Kroenke's first name is?
Stanley is Enoch, is it?
Enos.
It's Enoch.
Who calls their son Enos?
Enoch, yeah. That's why he calls himself Stan.
That's why he calls himself Stan.
Oh, Enos. Supper is ready.
Probably
Who
get bullied for years.
The
because-
parents didn't think ahead
Enos,
when they named their son
bedtime.
Enos.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a side detour there. But yeah,
Yeah.
for me,
We've got a Chuck. Denilson,
Denilson and Santos are the
Santos,
two worst.
Santos,
two
yeah.
worst. No Baptista?
Not for me.
Yeah. No Baptista, no.
Best?
Oh, gosh.
Has to be Gilberto Silva, isn't it?
Edu has
Edu
to be
for
in
me.
there.
Edu
as
and Gilberto.
Yeah.
And Eduardo, although, you know,
Silvinho.
he switched his allegiance to Croatia,
Yeah.
we've still got to put him in there. Silvinho was a bad boy for me.
Silvinho, I love Silvinho. That guy was
Fired from the hip. Pow.
relentless.
Do you guys remember Juan?
Who?
Juan from 2011?
Who?
Juan.
Who?
Juan.
I do not remember who he is.
I remember two.
Yeah, he played the odd game in the FA Cup. back in 2001.
I do not remember him.
No
I'm
one
gonna have to
remembers
go
him.
home and Google him.
Yeah. Juan.
No, I don't remember him.
No one remembers him.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we've
no.
had. But if I had to choose the best, my favourite, Edu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
he
Edu.
joined
I
the
loved
Gunners. He joined the Gunners in 2001 and played once in the FA Cup and once in the League Cup before picking up an ACL.
Ain't nobody
injury.
gonna remember him.
He got injured.
Man, Jamal, where'd you pull him out of?
He got loaned out to Millwall. Can
Man.
you believe that?
Nobody's gonna remember Juan. Everybody's listening to this going, who?
It's
Like
still,
me.
it's
Who?
still, it's 2 games better than Wellington Silva.
I remember Wellington simply
Yeah.
because of his name.
Borteo is another one.
Another who?
Say what?
Man.
Yeah.
And let's just finally, before you pull out any more random Brazilian
Yeah,
names,
yeah.
let's talk about this Messi to Man City move.
U-turn. The U-turn.
Yeah, Jamal did say that when it happened, Jamal did say that he thought it was a
Highly unlikely.
negotiation
Yeah.
for his contract. So
Ransom.
you did call
Yeah.
it straight away.
Yeah, he wanted attention.
So you don't think when this season is over, you don't think
I think he'll sign.
you think you'll sign
He'll
another
sign.
one?
I
They'll
think
offer
he
him
wanted
another
to
contract.
troll Cristiano one more time, because they just told him, Real Madrid just told him, out you go. And Barcelona said, no, you're staying, Messi. So,
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. I can't see what the hell he's going to be leaving Barcelona for to come to bloody Manchester. Yes, the money will be fantastic, but
Yeah.
you're leaving a sublime lifestyle in Barcelona
yeah.
to come to rainy Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
That's like a no, and might I add,
No.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Hell no.
He's exercising his power. He wants that
Yeah.
president
Yeah,
out.
of course.
Yeah,
he-
Messalona.
Yeah, the guy who paid was 140 for Coutinho.
Yeah, he's flexing.
Crazy.
Yeah. So no,
Nobody sees that happening.
no one. Nah, I can't see that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so thank you everyone for listening.
Yep.
Just you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at The Magic Hat Show. Jamal, if you would like to give your handle.
Yes, Magic Hat Jam. You can find me there.
Yes.
Across all the...
And that was a fantastic show.
Yeah, covered a lot of things.
Covered a lot of things. Unknown Brazilians by Jamal.
Yeah, one and...
And who else?
Portillo.
One
Who?
sheet.
And on that note, it's good night from me and good night from them. Outro music, please.
Adios.
Adios.